Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I'll talk about AWS Roadmap 2023. So I have created a video regarding Azure certification roadmap. I got a huge response on that, so I thought of creating one more video related to AWS. So once we are talking about uh, public cloud, AWS, GCP, and Azure, these are major three players, and out of which AWS has most market share. They have major market share. So if you are planning to take or if you are new to cloud possibly, so I would recommend to watch till the end, because in this end I will not only discuss all the certification along with cost, format, exam format, but I will give a bonus tips by which you can basically save 50% of your exam cost. Also, there is a chance that you can get 30 minutes extra time during your exam. So AWS exams are basically uh, pretty lengthy. So from associate level onwards, the exam is pretty lengthy. So if you have some additional time, I would I mean, it's like it will be helpful for you to pass the exam. So I'll talk about everything. So let us talk a certain, briefly, who should basically take this exam. So if you are completely new to cloud space, or if there is an initiative at your company saying that you need to go for a certification, I think AWS is a good choice. And if you are planning to have a multi-cloud, you already having certification on GCP or Azure, and then you can also plan for like AWS. Or one more thing, like people are from Java background or Linux background, I recommended them to start their journey, cloud journey, if they haven't started yet, with AWS. Because AWS and Java, like people are like in organization, this is kind of a hot cake. So nowadays people expect Java microservices along with a cloud, that is AWS predominantly. And Linux also has a Linux, Oracle, this kind of a database, and operating system has, people usually do AWS certification to uplift their career. Now let us talk about exam format first. So exam, you can take it from online or offline mode, and there is no lab. Like Azure, there is no lab, and there is no simulation question. There is straightforward multiple choice, either single response or multiple response. So this is the exam. I would recommend you to take exam from home, so you can basically have Pearson view their online proctored exam system, where you can take your exam from your home by using your laptop. Okay, so now I just wanted to visit AWS site, and let me show the exam basically. So unlike Azure, AWS has limited number of certification. So if you see the fundamentals, so where like there is no prerequisite, you can directly take this examination. Then the next is associate level are, okay, this certification is pretty easy. And if you are uh, planning to take the first certification in AWS, definitely this can be taken. Now associate level, we have solution architect, which is very popular in AWS. And then developer associate, people are developer, they can take this certification. And this is system sysops admin. So this is slightly difficult for people working with security networking, they can take this certification. So this is basically associate level, where I would say difficulty level is slightly higher than decent. It is difficult. Now coming to one more exam is professional. So professional, they are saying like you need to have at least 2 years of experience, but this is recommendation. There is no prerequisite that you need to pass foundation or associate exam. You can directly even take the exam, but please do not take this exam. These exams are pretty much difficult. And if you have at least 1 or 2 years of experience, and also like what usually question, what is the exam format, after taking at least associate exam, do take this exam. And here is solution architect professional and DevOps engineer professional. So both the exams are pretty much difficult. I will also discuss their format. So these, all the three exam has different formats. Now coming to the specialty, like there are certain specialty exam, and difficulty level is almost professional, slightly less I would say, but this is higher than associate level. So here we can see we have advanced networking, data analytics, database, machine learning, security, and SAP. So these six certifications. So if you see the certification repository, we have only this many certificates. So start from here, go there. and then you decide whether you should go to specialty or go for professional. Now people are working on database, they can directly take this database exam. People working on analytics, they can possibly directly take this analytics exam, or networking, whichever you feel, you can directly take this exam. There is no prerequisite. Now coming back to the main topic, uh, like we already discussed this foundation. So the exam pattern, quickly I'll tell you, there are 65 questions, pass mark is 700, 90 minutes is the exam time, and cost of this exam is 100 USD. So 100 USD means you need to pay around uh, somewhere 118 rupees USD. And these exams will be pretty easy, and these 90 minutes would be more than sufficient, because usually in the fundamental, these are one liner questions, so you can quickly answer all 65 questions within 30 minutes or 45 minutes. So there is no much headache, so you can prepare for 15 days or so to pass the exam. Now the next level is associate. Okay, so in associate exam, like we have 65 questions, pass mark is 700. The time is, you can see here is given 130 minutes, and the cost of the exam is 150. So here the exam is pretty difficult. You need to have at least 2 to 3 months of proper preparation in order to pass the exam. And like that, this 130 minutes is sometimes not sufficient, because there are questions which is like kind of a one page, entire page is written. They have given some case studies, then they will ask questions. So be prepared for that. And if you can take extra 30 minutes, that I will discuss later, but definitely you need to be a quick reader. So that is one point. And the next one is professional. So professional, there are 75 question. Here the pass mark is 750. So all other previously we discussed is 700 is the pass mark, but from starting from here it is 750. And the question are slightly more difficult than associate. It is not that lengthy, but the questions are slightly more difficult. Time is 3 hours, and the cost is even higher, double the price, like 300 USD. So once we talk about 300 USD, it will be, there will be a one more application applicable tax, which might be around 45 or 50 USD, and there should be a conversation rate. So you need to pay around 300 into, I think, 82, again some other bucks. Now coming to the next specialty. So specialty and professional are almost similar. So pass mark is again 750. 170 minute is the time, and the exam cost is 300 USD. So this is all about the certification. So starting from here, you can, I mean, if you have some period experience, I would say start from associate. If you are completely beginner, then start from foundation. So this is the one, all about roadmap. And bonus tips that I want to give: how to take 30 minutes extra. So people are non-native English speaker, like from India and all other country other than US, Canada, or UK possibly. In the during the while you are booking the exam, there is a tab called accommodation. In the accommodation, you can mark them that you need extra 30 minutes. So if you are non-native speaker, 30 minutes will be allowed if you claim that one during your exam. So do check out the accommodation tab, and do take your 30 minutes extra time, because from associate level onwards the exam are pretty lengthy, and you need to having some extra time would be easy for you to pass the exam, definitely. And the next is how to get 50% exam discounts. So usually if you are planning to go for AWS certification, usually there are sometimes discounted voucher, or voucher is given usually by the company's organization. But in most of the case, you need to go through the exam, and then you need to reimburse from your company. So that is the way in AWS. Now there is a way to get 50% straight upfront discount. There is something called Awesome Day, like AWS. They provide some challenge, and you need to join their 1 or 2 days session. And based out of that, if you can complete the challenge, they will give 50% discount to your email ID that you have registered. So that is one way then search for internet, check like coming some days and register there and try to get yourself exam voucher, try to complete that and then take exam voucher. And there is one way to get 50% discount is you take any of the exam, and in the next exam AWS will give 50% exam as a token of appreciation that you have taken one exam. So no matter you failed or pass, if you even retake a one similar exam, you will get it in 50% lesser cost. If you are planning to go for any other exam, you will also get. So that is the reason that you should not try directly professional, because like even if you give this one 150 USD dollar, like once you are like suppose you pass this exam, and once you are going for professional exam, that time you need to only pay 50 like in 150 USD, because you already passed that exam and you have a valid coupon. So that is one trick I would definitely recommend it you to start from little early, not directly jump into the professional certificate. And hope you like this video, and let me know in the comment below if you have some queries. Thank you.